Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Michelle from the East Hampton Library, and I'm here today to do a story time with you, and it's all about mommies. Because Mother's Day is coming up and we need to celebrate Mommy's special day, right? So we're going to do flannel boards, read some books, sing some songs, have some poems, and have a lot of fun. So let's get started with our hello song. Welcome, welcome everyone! Now it's time to have some fun in story time. First, we're gonna clap our hands, just like that. And then we're gonna bend and touch our toes. Can you bend and touch your toes? Great job. Welcome, welcome everyone to story time. Let's have some fun. So our next part of the story time is going to be our flannel board, Mommy-O. It's sung just like bingo. So let's try that flannel board. All right, boys and girls, we're going to do our flannel board for Mother's Day. And it's a mommy flannel board, but it's sung to the tune of bingo. So let's get started. I love her and she loves me, and Mommy is her name-o. M-O-M-M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name-o. I love her and she loves me, and Mommy is her name-o. M-O-M-M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name-o. I love her and she loves me, and Mommy is her name-o. M-O-M-M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name-o. I love her and she loves me, and Mommy is her name-o. M-O-M-M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name-o. I love her and she loves me, and Mommy is her name-o. M-O-M-M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name-o. I love her and she loves me, and Mommy is her name-o. M-O-M-M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name-o. Great job, boys and girls. We spelt out the word Mommy. All right, boys and girls, our next flannel board is 5 little birds. 5 little birds sitting in a tree. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One flew away to look for food, and then there were 4. 4 little birds sitting on a tree. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. One flew away to help build a nest, and then there were 3. 3 little birds sitting in a tree. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3. One flew away to visit his friends, and then there were 2. 2 little birds sitting in a tree. Can you count them with me? 1, 2. One flew away to find water, and then there was 1. 1 little bird sitting in a tree. Can you count with me? 1. He flew away to get warm in the sun, and then there were none. No more little birds sitting in the tree. Soon the little birds flew back to the tree. They were all as happy can be. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little birds sitting in a tree. All right, boys and girls, our next part of story time is we're going to read this fabulous book, and it's called Mother's Day Surprise. Mother's Day Surprise. Violet was a young snake. She liked sliding and slithering and shedding her skin whenever it got old. In her free time, Violet often played with the other animals. She raced the rabbits. She hung next to the bats, and she fooled around with the chipmunks. But as spring was sprung, Violet noticed a change in the air. The other animals were suddenly very busy, too busy to play. Violet wondered why everyone was in such a hurry. "What's the rush?" she asked a fox trotting by. "Things to do," he said. Violet could see that. "What things?" she asked, but the fox was already gone. Violet looked around for anyone with a moment to spare. "What's going on?" she asked a skunk digging in the dirt. "We're getting ready for Mother's Day," he explained. "Already?" said Violet. The skunk laughed. "Well, you can't start too soon. It takes time to make the perfect gift." Violet had to admit that was true, but what kind of gift would be perfect for her mother? Violet watched a squirrel sorting through a pile of acorns. He was very picky about it. "Why are you being so fussy?" Violet asked. "They're for my mother," said the squirrel, "and she likes them crunchy." Next, Violet saw a bear crushing some honeycombs. "That looks like sticky work," said Violet. The bear agreed, "But I have to do it right. My mother likes things just so." Then Violet saw a beaver chomping on a fallen tree trunk. "What are you doing?" Violet asked. "Shh," said the beaver. "Don't disturb the artist at work." "Sorry," said Violet. "I can't afford to make any mistakes," the beaver went on. "When I'm done, my mother will love this." Violet was glad everyone was working so hard, but that wasn't helping her. What could she do for her own mother? Without arms or legs or teeth, she couldn't make anything like the other animals. Never before had Violet felt it was hard being a snake, but she felt that way now. As Mother's Day approached, Violet got sadder and sadder. The other animals were finishing up their gifts, and Violet still hadn't started hers. It wasn't fair. It wasn't fair at all. Then Violet got an idea. She practiced and practiced her present in secret. It was a tricky business, but slowly she made progress. On the morning of Mother's Day, all the animals were ready with their presents. Violet was ready too. "Happy Mother's Day!" shouted Violet. "Oh my," said her mother, "what a nice surprise." "It's perfect, Violet, absolutely perfect." Violet was very happy. Even without arms or legs or teeth, she had shown her mother just how she felt. And her mother felt the same way too. Well, boys and girls, the next part of our story time is another song, and it's called On Mother's Day. So if you know some of the words, sing along with me so we can have fun together. On Mother's Day, oh how I love you, Mommy. On Mother's Day, oh how I love you, Mommy. You give me joy and happiness, I give you love, a hug and a kiss. On Mother's Day, oh how I love you, Mommy. Great job! I heard you all singing so loud. It was beautiful. And our next story for story time is called What Matters Most. So let's get started reading our book. What matters most? What matters most of all to you? What matters most to me? Let's take a look around us and maybe we will see. Is it being very big or being super small? Is it having lots of stuff or not that much at all? Is it talking all the time or making time to hear? Is it being really brave or sometimes feeling fear? Is it being in a crowd or spending time alone? Is it always going out or sometimes staying home? Is it going very fast or just taking it slow? Is it knowing everything or the things we don't yet know? Whether you are scared or brave, or if you're big or small, in the end, it's always love that matters most of all. The end. All right, boys and girls, let's continue some of our songs that we're going to sing together. The next song we have is called I Love Mommy. I love Mommy, I love Mommy, yes I do, yes I do, and Mommy loves me. Yes, my Mommy loves me too, loves me too. Great job, do you want to sing it again? I love Mommy, I love Mommy, yes I do, yes I do, and my Mommy loves me too. Yes, my Mommy loves me too, loves me too. Great job, boys and girls, that was wonderful. I have another song, it's almost like that song, If You're Happy and You Know It, Clap Your Hands. Well, this one is called If You Love Mommy and You Know It, Clap Your Hands. So I know that you probably know some of these words, so sing along with me, okay? If you love Mommy, clap your hands. If you love Mommy, clap your hands. If you love Mommy and you know it, clap your hands, clap your hands. If you love Mommy and you know it, clap your hands. If you love Mommy and you know it, clap your hands. If you love Mommy and you know it, clap your hands. If you love Mommy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you love Mommy and you know it, clap your hands. Very good. That was wonderful singing, boys and girls. I heard some of you singing. But now our next part of story time is another book reading that we have. And the title of this book is called You Are My Happy. The night is near. Today is done. It's time for bed, my fuzzy one. Let's cuddle up. One kiss, one hug. Let's settle down, my snuggle bug. What made us happy all day through? Let's count those things, just me and you. For babies bursting out of eggs, for standing up on wobbly legs, for growing tall, for lucky breaks, and even learning from mistakes. That's what made me happy. For special friends who made me giggle and silly songs that made me wiggle. For space to play, for shade to rest, for secret spots we love the best. That's what made me happy. For being brave, for brand new wings, for the joy that flying brings. For splashes together in the lake, for cozy nests our mamas make. That's what made me happy. For twinkling lights that say goodnight, for nestling babies cuddled tight. Every night and all day through, the one I'm thankful for is you. You are my happy. Well, boys and girls, now is the end of our story time, so we have to say our goodbye song. Let's say goodbye to our friends. Let's say goodbye to our friends. Bye, everybody. It was great having you here. Hope to see you soon. Bye.